Hey guys, welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. It is Pollen, year 6, I think. Oh, I'm injured and I should rest. We gotta start off with a little rest. Dis wants to talk to us. What does Dis have to say to us? You and Dis are sitting on the tailgate of one of the expedition's vehicles, shelling bobber seeds with your teeth and spitting the hard bits on the ground. Now and then one of you points out something funny a passing surveyor does, or spots something under the mush trees. This is the easiest way to talk to Dis, by not talking at all. Dis has always been like this. Being isolated from the other kids has made him thoughtful. Out of everyone, you think Dis might understand about Sim, and be able to keep the secret. Do you tell him? I trust him. I met an alien, Dis. His jaw drops, and his face goes an interesting color. You're worried for a moment that he's going to be upset with you for teasing him, but no way. But I met an alien too, Solana. What was yours like? We have a flirt with Sim option, even though he's not here, but let's do the tall, dark, and handsome. Dis's color deepens. He looks at a loss for words, opening and closing his mouth a few times. Wait, do you mean Sim? You nod and Dis suddenly becomes extremely interested in the hem of his sweater. Sim is more pretty than handsome, I think, he mumbles. He made me swear I wouldn't tell anyone else, Dis says earnestly. It's a weird expression on him. He said if other humans find out about the gardeners, we'd all be in a lot of danger. So we can talk about Sim, but we have to keep it a secret. So the Western Ridge ruins? Yeah, I'm sure the gardeners are related to those ruins somehow. I asked Sim if the gardeners built what used to be there. He said the ruins built the gardeners. He's always speaking in riddles. This will be our secret. Good. You go back to shelling bobber seeds in silence, watching the colony go about its business. Alright. Does anybody else want to talk? I don't think so. I'm glad I only did one season last video, because I finished recording and realized it was like 45 minutes long. Like, the full year would have been a really long video. What's up, Solana? Somebody's birthday is now? Well, sometime in Pollen. Tammy's in Pollen, but okay, late Pollen. Nomi is mid-dust. Okay, Rex is early Pollen, so did we figure out what Rex likes? Cakes. Do we have cake? You guys look awful buddy. Alright. You're just saying the same dialogue I had last time. You ever had moo juice straight from the tap? It's something else, let me tell you. Okay. Nerd. Alright, I have to go up here to get stuff, I believe. Visit the supply depot. Yeah, let's grab a cake. Oh. I haven't looked at cards recently. I wonder if I should get something. Plus 30 bravery, 2 times bonus for straights. Autoplay best hand. -2 to cards. Interesting. Well, we bought the cake. We need to unlock some more perks. Oh, I got some cool stuff here. Okay. Let's go give Rex this cake. You remembered. Thank you. Yes, we did. Ooh, you got something to say to us. You find Rex playing cards by himself in the lounge with an actual physical deck of cards. He looks up as you approach and visibly brightens when he sees you, sitting up straight with his dog-like ears on alert. Well, hey, Solana, how's it hanging? Do you want to play a game with me? Let's do should we do the From the Past life? What's he gonna think about that? Is it bottoms up? I love that game. Rex blinks at you surprised. Oh, I didn't know they played it in the colony, he says. You don't know how to explain to him that you don't. You just remember him explaining it to you in another life, so you keep your mouth shut. Well, since you already know how to play, what do you want to bet? Oh, man. Well, I didn't have 250 kudos anyway. Let's try 50. Of course, whatever you feel comfortable with is fine by me. Oh. What a cutie. Rex shuffles the cards and deals half the deck to each of you, and you begin to play the game. The best thing about this game is that it's not very hard to play. It's all about how well you know the other person, and well, we don't know each other very well yet, so what do you want to know about me? What do you like to do for fun? Talk to people mostly. I like to see what everyone's doing and help them with stuff if I can. I just really like being around other people. I like doing whatever they're doing. And cuddling, of course. I love cuddling and running and chasing stuff. He rubs the soft inner part of his ear and smiles sheepishly. Have you made any friends here? Yeah, of course. All the adults are so much nicer than the ones I grew up with. Like, they care so much about how and why they do stuff. I love being around them. And the other teens, like, whoa, you guys are all so cool. Anemone and Tang are so passionate. Cal and Tammy are so sweet. And Mars is like a galactic level hottie. Wow. He trails off, lost in thought. Oh, and this guy seems interesting too. What are your plans for the future? Oh, wow. Big question. I don't know. I think if I stayed on the heliopause, I probably would have ended up becoming a soldier like everyone else, but planet side? I could do anything. I've always liked making things with my hands, and I like to make other people happy. Maybe I can do something with that. Interesting. You play out the rest of the cards, staying fairly even in points until Rex is left with only one card, and you have two. You're trailing, but not by much. If you play your low card for an easy win, you'll gain enough points to make it a draw. If you gamble on the slightly higher card in your hand, you might lose entirely, but you could win. What do you do? Ooh. Should we try this? Wait, we've played this game before. Oh, okay. Rex's last card is high. You can definitely win this, even with your high card. You put down your higher of your two cards and Rex shouts, "Are you for real? That was a really risky play. You're lucky I only had a high card left." He turns over his card. It's even higher than yours. You win the game by a comfortable margin. Yes, we got some kudos. It's a good thing I love helping so much. You can rack up kudos pretty fast. Nice. Good job, us. Getting some good past life stuff in here. Alright. I think we'll just go rest up now. Why is my oh, I must have toggled off this part. Okay. Ooh. I probably should rest and just rest on the wall. Hang out with this. I think that's just what we'll do unless we're at the highest friendship. You say hello to Dis, who appears to also have chosen to blow off work and just relax, but he just frowns and moves to a different spot. Huh, he must want to be alone. Fine, you didn't want to hang out with him anyway. Do I want to get rid of one of these? Yeah, we should start getting rid of the ones, probably. You're awoken by the buzzing of your holopalm. It's a colony-wide alert. You rub your eyes and ponder the thickness of the air seeping into your bedroom through the open veranda door. It's an ominous but beautiful sight. The seasonal pale pink haze has turned a deep fuchsia with scintillating silver sparkles floating through it. The shimmer. Oh man. Next time Oh god, I should like do a theme for the video. I don't do my makeup very often. Maybe like once a year. But this makes me want to like do makeup for the playthrough and get some like pink sparkly eyeshadow or something. I'll have to look into getting some makeup. Thankfully, you've all been inoculated against the shimmer because this looks like a bad year for the airborne spores. To be safe, you stay inside and seal your door and windows tightly. You spend the time playing holo games with your dad. After a couple days, the pollen fog passes without incident. Alright, cool. We are in mid-pollen. I like this track. I forget, did we decide if anybody is a mid-pollen birthday? We don't know Sim's birthday, right? We have no idea. We should probably try and find Sim, though. I don't think we learn any adults' birthdays. There are still question marks. There are still characters I haven't met, I guess. Okay, I don't think we're missing any birthday. Oh, it does look extra foggy right now. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining that. Sup, Dad? Alright, alright. Go back and explore. At some point I gotta increase some other stuff that's not being increased out here. My perception's getting really good. I should work on the animals and, well, combat toughness. Some of it's being improved out here. Yeah, let's try and make our way back this way. We're making it pretty far without running into can I really just go this far? Is it cause Sim's here? Oh shoot. Did you bring what I asked? I totally forgot about this. You guess he's asking about the data you asked to smuggle out engineering. Shoot. I did not. We're gonna have to come back next month to get this. You're scaling a huge rock plateau when you're suddenly overcome with an incredible feeling of peace. You've never felt anything like this. You literally feel lighter, like all your troubles have been lifted away. The feeling is stronger when you touch the rocky surface and you realize it's radiating from the rock. And Dis is here. Dis is sunning himself on top of the rock, stripped down to his shirt. He looks up as your shadow falls over him. Oh, you found it too? You feel it, right? Like, you just feel happy here? That's why I haven't told anyone about this place. That's how they get you, you know. Once they know you love something, they can use it to control you. That's deep. He doesn't seem to care if you're making fun of him or not. Must be the power of the rock. You're gonna keep it a secret though, right? I don't want this place dug up and studied. It'll ruin it. People always ruin things, especially researchers. Some things you don't need to understand. It's our secret. You do take a few readings though, just because. All data is important. You mark down the location but fudge the coordinates, so anyone they send out afterwards will get lost. You wonder if the rock is natural. Animals seem to really like it. As you're taking readings, you watch a swarm of Dorbs moth basking on the rock as well, just like this. Then you lie down on the rock beside Dis, letting the strange magic fill you with an incredible sense of peace, love, and unity with the universe. Alright, I guess we can just see if there's anything else to do here since we're out. Going back will end the month. I don't know if there are any boss events. I think there should be. Like, I think they should respawn each season. I'm pretty sure. Utopia sent you and Dis to study one of the large crystal outcroppings. Up close, you can't help but get the sense that they're alive somehow. They're angular and hard to the touch, but they have a sort of sponginess and warmth to them that's a little disconcerting. They emit a humming noise. Dis pokes one with his finger. weird. It almost looks like they're breathing. Perception challenge. Okay. All cards under 2 become 2. Let's just do a bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna just put the 2s out, I guess. Not great, but 3 out for value is wild. Wild card values match as all pairs or straights. Okay, so let's just do, we'll get a nice pair here for the win. You notice that they hum the loudest at midday, under full sun. The few crystals that have grown under shaded outcroppings are less vibrant than the others. They kind of look like convergent domain tech, don't they? Like the organic obsidian or the crystals embedded in the ruins? Try blocking the crystal's sun. Maybe? On a hunch, you cover one up with some ferns. After an hour, it stops vibrating. Something deep inside it has gone dormant. The crystal turns clear, like the ones that were shadowed naturally. When you remove the fronds, its color returned. Oh, so it's like photosynthesis. But it's not a plant, right? Try a brooding one? They do indeed have roots, and they're really tough. You dig around the base of one and expose them so you can see. They're made of the same glass, but rough and frosted, and warm. Much warmer than the surrounding soil. The roots go down deeper than you can dig. You won't be able to remove one without breaking it. I don't want to break it. That sounds like a bad idea. You take some more readings and measure the distance between crystal clusters and the number in each cluster. Hopefully all the numbers will be useful to Utopia. Alright, good job, us. Maybe we'll just try and do like, we'll go do this event and then see how far I can get and then maybe just go back. I don't want to use up too much energy. I want to make sure I get the stuff that Sim wants. There is a strange heat haze shimmer across the path ahead. Oddly, it doesn't clear up as you get closer. The mirage effect is very strong. The refracted air makes it look like there's a pool of water on the ground and plants waving around it. But something is just off about the illusion. You can't put your finger on why. Okay, let's investigate. We got good perception, so I guess that doesn't really matter. It's just like what are cards. All cards under 3 become 3? So which is that gonna... Oh, no. That's not what I want. Can I take them all out? I think there's a way to take them all out, but I do not remember. What were these before? Okay, there we got a 6. So I don't really want to pair this. Well, I could pair these two together. That's probably the best way to do that round without getting stressed. If I can do this without adding 10 stress, that would be nice. Okay. Probably do this since we got a gem here. So maybe let's go do that. +1 for each. Okay, so we'll use these two. +1, 2, and 2 and from other. I don't know what that means. 2 and from? Oh yeah, we got this. Easily. I almost made myself some hot chocolate for this because it's apparently National Hot Chocolate Day or World Hot Chocolate. I don't know, one of those. And I bought myself some hot chocolate mix and some red velvet marshmallows today from Target. But then I remembered that it takes me forever to drink my drink when I'm recording, and it would just cool off very quickly, and I'd rather reheat coffee than hot chocolate with a marshmallow in it. So I'll have that after, while I'm editing stuff. Or while I'm just chilling. I should just chill and have my hot chocolate. The faster you move, the faster the mirage disperses. You approach cautiously. As you do, you realize what is wrong about the mirage. It's impossible. The plants on the other side of the haze are different. Not just wibbly wobbly from the layers of air, but bigger, older. And it's a different time of day, evening, not morning. Then you see her. It's you. Through the heat haze, you see yourself in the distance walking towards you. You move to the edge of the mirage and peek around it, but she isn't there. You can only see her through the heat haze, like it's some kind of doorway or mirror. Call out. You shout, "Hey you," and wave your arms and jump up and down. The figure looks at you curiously. It's definitely 100% you, staring back at you like a mirror. Your movement seems to disturb the mirage, which breaks up and fades before you. Behind it is regular morning, and now you're alone again. Weird. I got excited that we were meeting a new character for a second. Someone I didn't know about. Oh, should I go? No, I think if we go any further, might be getting a little risky. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do, if I can go get the stuff in engineering without spending a month there, or if I can go get it and then come out. Let me go talk to Sim again. Make sure that's what he wants. He wants, okay, yes, we do gotta go to engineering. So I'm gonna head back, take a nice sip of my hot chocolate, yes, my coffee, while I'm walking back, and don't have dialogue to read. I'm glad I decided to make these shorter videos, because now I feel like this playthrough is actually going to get completed. I've been a bit more consistent about working on videos, so I'm getting stuff uploaded and getting my indie game collective showcases done, and so I can do I can return to games, I can just play stuff for fun and not only showcase things. I mean, this is still showcasing, but this is me what's the word? What is the word? This is me just making a video for fun. So, let's go home. What do we got here? +2 perception, +2 engineering. We're getting really close to max perception here, I think. What does it say? 93 out of 100. We need to do better on combat. I don't want to do combat, but I want to max out the stuff. I want to be good at combat, but I want to never have to use it, basically. So, who is our late Pollen birthday? I promise I'm going to have to look it up. It's Tammy, right? Late Tammy, who's dating Cal, who likes yellow flowers. Perfect. Flowers on my birthday, how beautiful. She's happy with us. I'm excited to become really close with her on my next playthrough. Probably Nomi as well. Okay. So, where is engineering now? It's over here, right? That's where Tang is. Okay, we can download the data. Sim asked you for a book on human culture, television shows, music, books, things like that. You have unlimited access to Congruence's media archives through your HoloPalm, but for Sim, it will be a little more complicated. You'll need to find a physical storage unit with enough memory to contain a chunk of the Holo archives. Well, we're being rebellious, so we'll just go and steal one, yeah. The robot workshop would be a good place to look. You sneak in. Nobody around. Good. You rummage around until you find what looks like a portable hollow unit in a drawer, and then find a port in the wall to plug it into. An interface pops up with options to copy data onto the tiny drive. Perfect. You start by carefully copying your favorite vids and games, then realize there's a ship ton more room on this tiny device. You sweep in several thousand more vids, as well as the entire contents of the school's Learningpedia. As you slip the unit into your pocket, the Congruence console above you suddenly flickers and lights up. Congruence seems amused. She doesn't sound an alarm, although you know you shouldn't be in here, but asks in a neutral voice, "What are you doing in here, Solana?" I just came to see you." Congruence allows her expression to show doubt, though she seems flattered. You chat for a bit, then she tells you to get out before you get in trouble. She seems to be lonely. Can an artificial intelligence get lonely? It's something you've never really thought about before. Can I have friendship level with, Congruence? Age, ? Flulu. Okay. Alright, I guess that didn't use up our activity, so we can go back out. And maybe try and find the boss event? Or maybe we won't use up all of our energy. I don't know. I don't know what we should do. What does it say? It says we have 4 events remaining, 2 collectibles remaining, a boss event remaining. Well, we'll go talk to Sim and see what happens. Alright. Oh, you want to talk? For once, you see Sim before he sees you. He's crouched just off the path, staring at a flower, his face blank. He doesn't react as you approach, so you watch him for a while. He's so perfectly motionless, you'd think he was a plant too. His eyes are unfocused. Is he accessing some kind of mental interface? Eventually, you clear your throat. Sim carefully stands up and turns to face you. For a moment, you're not sure if he recognizes you. Then he tosses his head and a grin leaps to his face. "Solana, you caught me checking in with the boss." "Your boss is that flower?" "Of course not. That flower is my great aunt." You look at the flower. It's part of a dense vine that fills much of this end of the valley. You're not sure whether he's joking this time. "My boss. As I told you, they aren't fond of change. They're also very much like your boss. What's she named? Utopia? Her name word is fitting, isn't it? I appreciate that she always reminds you not to get yourself killed. I wish you'd listen to her." "I can take care of myself." I'm not sure you realize just how many times I've had to help you with that. If the boss finds out I'm talking to you, I'd be in trouble. So shh. Then why keep talking to me? Because you're the girl of my dreams, literally. I can't seem to stay away from you. And because you humans are different. I'm so bored of everyone else on this planet. The other gardeners, my boss. They have everything on Vertumna just the way they like it and don't want the teeniest thing to change. It's boring. See that tree? Sim points to a large tree with many long limbs dripping from it and embedded in the ground. That tree was a small creature for part of its life cycle. You call it the Vriki. Once it plants its roots, that's where it stays for the rest of its life. The gardeners spend time as trees too, sometimes hundreds of years. If you do that enough, you start to think like a tree, set in your ways. When I watch you, when I talk to you and learn about your species, I feel inspired. I feel young again. Wait, how old are you? I like to think I'm young at heart. You have so many more questions for this man, or gardener, or whatever he is, but as soon as you open your mouth to ask another, Sim cocks his head as if listening and holds up a hand. I'm sorry, but I must away. And with that, he's gone, off to protect the world or rescue damsels or whatever. Or maybe he's just avoiding your questions. Alright, I can still talk to him. I got the data. I knew it. I dreamed about it last night in my vat. In your what now? Never mind, let me have the data drive. Yes, but answer a question first. Okay, I'll answer exactly one question. What is it? Oh, what do I want to ask? What's with those thumping ruins? As your surveyors suspect, they were made by those you call the convergent domain. They built cities and created the gardeners, then ruined everything and left, about 20,000 years ago, give or take. But what do the thumpers do? They help us serve our purpose. But that's already one question too many. He makes reaching motions toward the data drive. You hand over the data drive and Sim takes it reverently, staring as if you could see what's inside. Marvelous, like a genetic payload, except with digital data instead of organic. What will I learn from this trove, I wonder? You're still puzzling over the implications of the phrase genetic payload as he continues. The other gardeners are so tedious and obsessed with their work. They're more concerned with maintaining equilibrium than experiencing new things. They don't understand that novelty is what makes life interesting. Thank you, Solana. I will treasure this. Cool. All right. Let's wander around, see what's going on out here. Can I go anywhere else out here? Can I find a boss event? I think it said there were 2 collectibles left. Okay, that's one of the, I don't need to do that, so we're not going to. We're just gonna wander around, see if we can find the boss event without running into too many obstacles. Might just be the other way around. I feel like it's usually over here when I've played. But maybe now that Sim is over there, that's just gonna be more open so I can actually get to him. Okay, yeah, we'll go through here. The flies here are awful. They come out in the heat of the day and buzz around you incessantly. They don't bite, but they seem to want something from you. Maybe the water or salt from your sweat. You hope they aren't laying eggs. This calls the most annoying ones rod flies because they're like long flexible sticks with a bunch of wings. They swarm in clouds around your face no matter how hard you try to shoo them away. He says they remind him of Mars. But there are other ones too. Like the one that's just a big eyeball with a couple pairs of little wings. They make a loud buzzing sound and are always just out of reach when you try to swat them away. Today, your personal nemesis is one of those eye flies. There was a whole bunch of them earlier, but only one has persisted. It's been following you, staring at you all morning. You and Dis have been batting at it for an hour, but it's a fast dodger. We've done this before. I think before I did the B-Zen and let it be, but we're gonna swat it this time, because first collectible use is free. Okay, +1 if this has the highest value. So let's do this, maybe? I don't know if that's a good idea at all. +1 for each gem on other cards. Unchangeable. Let's do 3, 4, 5, 7. Ooh. +1 to card to the left. -2 to... Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, we're gonna have to give up. That's too much stress. Alright. You frustrate yourself trying to swat it, but the fly is always faster than you. Okay, no big deal. Only a little extra stress. We gotta be super close. Oh. Are you serious? Where is this a boss event? I don't know where else I could go. I feel like I've gone everywhere. I feel like it's just that one spot. You get Solana sticking her tongue out in the top left corner. I feel like this is the way I came to see Sim. Is there a way this way? I guess we'll just do this. You're trudging along when suddenly you're buffeted by a hot wind. No, like a very hot wind, lethally hot. The ridges are already baking, but all of a sudden it feels like you're trapped in a nuclear reactor. Your skin dries out and your lips begin to crack. Your eyeballs feel like sandpaper. Oh geez. Let's find the source. You take careful readings from a distance, triangulate them, and discover the source of the wind. A red sports ball-sized crystal emanator hidden in a small crevice. When you smash it, it doesn't shatter like crystal. It almost looks as if it could have been organic. Was it some kind of defensive barrier? Yet another weird mystery of these ridges. Okay. I don't know where else I can go. Did I not? Oh man, did I not go this way? Oh, I guess I didn't go this way. This has gotta be boss event. Can we do it? Alright, we're at this thing again. You glide back down to survey the convergent domain facility. Follow the, oh, it's gonna let me do this, the thing that I did before. This is the same one that I wasn't able to complete last time. +3 from the first or last plane, +1 for each gem, and use that. That's only 17. Oof, this is gonna be really tough. Oof, we're gonna have to give up again, I think. I don't really want to set neighbors to this value. Because that just sets it. That is nowhere near close enough. Alright, we're giving up. Too scary. You change your mind. Not going in there just yet. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that boss event. I think we need to get rid of some of our low scoring cards, so we're not getting the 0s and 1s. But yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, let's get out of here. Go home. Yes, go home. Alright, so that was it for Pollen. Next time we will come back and do early dust. We'll probably come back and rest. That's how we'll probably start out, by resting. Either that, I don't know, maybe we'll do an activity and then we'll rest. We'll see what I decide. But yeah, I will see you next time for Dust, and thanks for watching.